Hey YouTube, this is Maisha. Remember to like and subscribe. You want to ring that bell so you get notifications anytime I upload new videos. I upload new videos on Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. On this channel, we talk about the different ways to earn passive income online. Today, we're going to talk about setbacks. Temporary setbacks is just a delay of gratification, meaning sometimes your approach isn't the way that everything is supposed to fall in place. You have to go through lessons, right? And lessons is a natural part of life. If you was to get things just easily and all the time, then everybody would be doing it. But when you set goals, you have to have a vision in mind. And you have to push yourself to the limit sometime to make your vision fall in alignment to how you kind of see it in your mind. So in terms of earning money online, one thing I'm going to tell you is that the most important thing that you have to work on is mindset. Mindset is highly important because when you're learning new skills, you have to make sure that you're keeping yourself in the game, because a lot of the times things might be a little bit difficult. You see, there's a book called The Straight Line, and it's basically based off of Jordan Belfort, which is the Wolf on Wall Street. And he always talks about how people kind of envision like a cell to be like this straight line, but we don't factor in the humps, the ups and downs, and the hurdles. And obstacles will come our way. What do you do when obstacles come? What do you do when you feel like you're putting in a lot of work and you're not seeing your fruits of your labor? And that's why the mindset game is really important to work on, because it's really prepping you to condition yourself to have mental toughness. A lot of the stuff that you're going to do in terms of like learning is going to really mess with your mind. You're going to feel like that excitement in the beginning when you get started, and you're going to see that the work that you put in may give you some instant results. However, instant results isn't that good either, because a lot of people feel like when they get those instant results, they made it to the promised land. There's gonna be a time where a plateau could happen, or it could happen in the reverse way, where things start to get a little bit challenging and difficult and people want to throw in the towel. You can't do that. Let me give you an example. I have a friend, right, who started a new business venture, right? And I'm really proud of her because it's new. Learning things 100%, that's like new to her. She don't know anything in that field. So she had the mindset and the determination that no matter how long it takes, she's going to be consistent and persistent and keep on going. She realized quickly that she had to like pivot her approach and start listening to a lot of audios that had to deal with faith and mindset before she could get to the mechanics of things, because she tried to do the mechanics first and it wasn't absorbing. And even though it wasn't absorbing, or she tried it, a lot of the actions that she was doing wasn't being well received, because obviously it takes time to get traction when you do something new. And like I said, this game will mess with your mind, because when you feel like you're putting in a lot of work, for you to keep on going, you kind of have to see results. So I really commend her, because she stayed consistent for 2 months before she even got her first sale. And when she got her first sale, she felt gratitude. And that's how that works. Like, things is going to happen where you are doing a lot of the groundwork, and it's really building your muscle. Your muscle is becoming stronger. You are working and working to become excellent at your craft. A lot of the times you're going to feel like you're doing a lot and you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. However, I promise you, as long as you stick at it, you are going to get exactly what you want. Now, going back to the term of the straight line, we write down plans or we envision, and visualization is so important. So I need people to visualize all the time. However, when you are visualizing, I need you to factor in the ups, downs, and the hurdles, the obstacles. And even when you write it down on pen and paper, what are you going to do when challenges presents itself? How are you going to keep yourself motivated? What affirmations are you going to speak to really tell yourself and keep on egging yourself on? Because people can be cheerleaders for you, but most of the times you have to be your first cheerleader and you have to egg yourself on before other people, because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to want the goals to get done more than anybody else is you. We could be our enemy, or we could be our biggest advocate. And I would say, don't be a critic. Like, you could criticize yourself in terms of like feedback and what needs to grow. However, you have to really praise yourself for everything. So in terms of that pen and paper and those affirmations and action steps, you have to plan these things out, because the next thing that happens is you see it, you execute, and then the reality hits. Excitement will always die down. There's going to be times where you're going to feel like you're on fire, and then you're going to feel like there's times where you're not going to want to do anything. But I'm really putting emphasis on this is you have to discipline your disciplines, meaning that you have to stay disciplined to do something every day that is bringing you closer to your goal. Because the moment you stop, and it's going to happen, where you're going to feel like you want to stop and not do anything, that's when it's going to be easy to start giving yourself excuses on a consistent basis to not do anything for the day. And the more and more that you do this, you're going to see that it's going to be a point where it'll be easy enough for you to skip a couple of days and realize that you have to start over. And I'm going to tell you this, in 2024, we're not starting over. So once you make a decision to start, keep on going. Don't let yourself stop. Keep on going. No matter how many people showing up, I promise you, you get the results. And that's why I like the story with my friend, because as much as she wasn't getting the instant results that she wanted, she stayed persistent and consistent, worked on her mindset, kept on going when nobody was showing up, and then she eventually got what she wanted. And now I was even motivated to do more. Guys, I hope this makes sense to you. I just really think that it's important to work on the mindset before even talking about the different ways to, I'm going to talk about different ways to make money online. However, I want to mix it up where we just talk about mindset development, motivation, and the forms of making money online. All right, guys, so remember to like and subscribe. You want to ring that bell so you get notifications anytime I upload new videos. I do videos on Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I appreciate everybody that goes to my channel. I want to thank you, and I want everybody to have a fantastic day. Zai Jing.